Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Are all my best solves from the Binghamton Winter 2025 competition. Here we have my best 3x3 solve here. I think it was like a 14.88. This competition went okay. I was relatively nervous for some reason, and I think I just been putting some pressure on myself to do good in comp, and I think the goal is to not put so much pressure on myself because that is clearly not working. This 4x4 single, this is a personal best. It's like a 47.13 or something. I don't know. It's a PB single for me, which was pretty cool. So at least get a PB there. This competition actually, realistically, went rather well. I double PB'd in Scube, double PB'd in Clock, double PB'd in 7x7, then had a personal best single in 4x4. So we had 7 PBs coming out of this competition, but I kind of flopped a bit in 5x5 and 7x7, which is where I wanted to do the best. So a little bit disappointed there. I could have podiumed on 7, but my first 7x7 solve and my mean was relatively terrible. Ended up getting like 4.5 minutes, which is really crappy for me. So I wasn't really happy with that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I really gotta decide how I want to go forward with being like nervous at comps, because like the first comp I went to, I was thriving, and then the next 2 comps I went to, I've been rather nervous for some reason when solving. I need to just like not be nervous, just go have fun. Which I have fun, but for some reason I get nervous and it kills me. My solves end up being pretty bad, and that kind of sucks. So got to figure out that. I think I'm just putting some pressure on myself. I need to not do that, but yeah, no, the comp went pretty good. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the views of the drive. Thanks, Crispy, for recording those. The drive was beautiful. Driving through the mountains of lower New York State to get there was really nice. Lots of good views. But yeah, just gotta really not be nervous when solving. This 5x5 solve was one of my better solves. I think I want to say it was like a 115, I think, which is relatively close to my best single in comp. I think my best single in comp is a 113 flat, so that was nice. But I wish I could have PB averaged at this competition. I've been getting a lot of sub 120 averages at home, so I was really not so happy with my average, but it was pretty close to my PB in comp. My PB in comp right now for average is 121, so I got 122. Can't complain too much. As nervous as I talk about getting, and with the way that my solves went, eventually I was able to pull through the averages and not get terrible times, but again, would like to be better. This clock average that I did was really good. Only DNF'd once. Got the personal best single, this one right here, I think it was like a 13 something. It was a global PB, so what I mean by that is it was a personal best at home and at comp. So that was really cool. And then, of course, I PB averaged because my last clock average was a DNF. I DNF'd out of that average. So I was really happy with this. And I think I need to use a head strap to record my clock solve so you can actually see what I'm doing. Scube, I'm really, really happy with how Scube went. And that is because I learned the beginner's method in my hotel room the night before this competition. So really can't complain with how this went. I think this single was like a 13, which for me was pretty good because I was dropping 20 seconds the night before in the hotel room. I think for just learning the beginner's method right before, it was really good. That was 11 actually. And this 7x7 single, I think it was like a 326, 327, somewhere in there. That's pretty, decent for me. I could have went a little lower, but you're at comp, you're a little nervous. So this was a pretty good solve, and so for the future, just got to figure out how to be less nervous when solving at competitions. And, I think then if I can do that, I can probably solve better and, get better times and, just do better. Just got to figure out, again, how to not be nervous and how to, just be relaxed and have a good time. You have any tips for that? If you have had that problem and you figured it out and how you got through it and you have any tips for that, please feel free to drop those in the comments. But yeah, other than that, that's all I really got to do. Having a good time, having good solves here and there, having a few bad ones. If I can just, get those nerves out of the way and get rid of the bad solves, I think we could have some really good results. And we'll see if that can happen coming up here. I got 2 competitions the first 2 full weeks of February, like the 8th and 9th, and then the 15th, 16th. So yeah, we're gonna see how we do at those. There's no pressure to podium at those ones, and we'll see if the pressure being off a little bit is helpful, because they're way too fast people are there for me to even think about podiuming. But like, you know, if I can beat some PBs, that'd be great. And maybe the pressure of that is a problem. Maybe I gotta stop looking at the psych sheets. We'll find out. But anyways, I'm gonna let this solve play through, and I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.